What's up everybody, welcome. This is Eric from TricycleTV. Before we begin today's episode, I'll give you a moment to subscribe to the channel. Okay, as we all know, AI is already making its way into becoming one of the main features of smartphones. And to be honest, it's not all that bad because, for one, these are software features which can be upgraded in the future rather than being stuck with a certain battery output or a certain lens. Let's face it, when we buy a smartphone, it's gotta at least last for 3 years. Now, if you're scouting for a mid-range phone and have a budget around 2,000 ringgit, plus here are the Oppo Reno 12 Pro and the Oppo Reno 12 to be considered. What's the difference between these two phones and which one fits you most? We'll get right into that. So in this video, we're gonna be focusing at 3 things. 1, the look and feel of these two phones. 2, photo, video qualities, and 3, the AI functions. Okay, let's take a look at both of these phones. On my left, there's the Oppo Reno 12 Pro, and on my right, there's the Oppo Reno 12. Now, from the front, both phones are super identical with a 6.7-inch display, but the key differences here is that the Reno 12 Pro uses a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and as for Reno 12, it's a slightly downgrade of Corning Gorilla Glass 7i. So both of these phones looks kind of similar from the front because both of them are 6.7-inch, but if you turn to the back, the Oppo Reno 12 Pro, let's talk about this first. I think that the design at the back here is very nice. There's a two-tone, 2 different materials. This is definitely not fingerprint magnet at all. Only a small portion under here is fingerprint magnet. But then again, it's not as bad. I don't really see a lot of fingerprints here. It's pretty damn good. As from the side, you will see the usual volume rocker and power button. Down at the bottom here, there's a USB-C charging port, mic and speaker. And on the left-hand side, it's just empty. The same goes to the Oppo Reno 12. All sides are the same. SIM tray down here at the bottom. Same goes with the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. If you slap both of these phones together, you will notice that the Oppo Reno 12, the main display is slightly curvier than the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. I guess like if you do a lot of gesture swiping with the Oppo Reno 12, it's not bad. And as for the Oppo Reno 12 Pro, it's slightly boxier, but it feels good on the hand. I think like because it's quite boxy, it's not as curvy as the Oppo Reno 12. I prefer the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. Both of these phones also have fingerprint reader right in the front, and it's pretty fast. Of course, the Reno 12 is definitely harder to keep clean because the sides are very fingerprint magnet. And although the back has a matte finish design, it is also quite hard to clean. The Reno 12 Pro, however, is easier to manage, probably because of its dark colorway like this one, and totally dig the back of it because it feels super premium. Okay, so both of the Oppo Reno 12 Pro and the Oppo Reno 12 uses the same ColorOS 14.1. Both is 512 gigabyte, and of course you get the Dimensity 7300 energy processor. Battery capacity is 5,000 milliamp. The biggest and most major differences between the Reno 12 and the 12 Pro falls on their camera system. The camera layouts are identical and the exact same. Like I wouldn't be able to tell which is which if I'm looking at the camera system and design lens alone. For spec-wise, both the Reno 12 and 12 Pro houses the same 50 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra-wide, and 2 megapixel macro lens. The main 2 differences between the two, the Reno 12 has 32 megapixel front selfie camera, while the 12 Pro houses a 50 megapixel front selfie camera, and in additional to that, a 50 megapixel telephoto lens. As for videos, both are capable of recording up to 4K 60 FPS. However, only 1080 60 FPS is applicable if you turn on the ultra steady mode. So during testing, I've taken some photos and video for comparison with the phones as well, so you guys are able to see them side by side right now. Okay guys, so on my left I have the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. On my right there's the Oppo Reno 12, and this is the front camera selfie test for video. Both are set to 4K 30 FPS. Of course OIS is disabled. If you want to enable it, it will be 1080p. Yeah, so this is how it looks like and how it sounds like. So I'm at McDonald's now. I'm gonna get lunch and just to try these cameras out. Again, on my left, there's the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. On my right, Oppo Reno 12. This is how it looks like and how it sounds like. Let's try to zoom in. Okay, wow. And on you. Oh, wow. Okay, both actually looks pretty much the same. The main feature for both of these phones is definitely the AI eraser function. As mentioned earlier in the video, the best implementation of AI into phones these days has to start from phone editing. Now, these functions may not be new, but it's definitely fun to have. So let's begin some demonstration of the AI functions right here with the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. So right now, we have a couple of different photos. For example, if we look at this photo right here, I have a motorcycle in between these cars. So how do we use the AI eraser? It's pretty simple. Just tap on edit and then you'll see AI eraser right here. Tap on it. There's three functions: the smart lasso, paint over, and remove people. Since we don't have people right here, probably the smart lasso would be the way to go. Let's draw the motorcycle. It will recognize the object and boom, look at that. If you zoom in here, I mean, it's not perfect. If you look closer to this area right here, the shadow of the motorcycle is not being cleaned completely. So I guess there's also, it's not to say like a perfect AI eraser thing, but it's good to have. Let's try on another photo. We do have a slight landscape photo of the road and there's a car in between. So what if I want a very clean road? Tap on the edit, go on AI eraser, smart lasso again, and see if I can do a better job if I zoom in before I use the smart lasso. Let's draw right here. It will do its job. And boom. See, AI is very smart. I think if it's unable to do a clean erase, it will somewhat come up with different photo replacement. For example, if you see here, there's a bus, but it's halfway. I guess certain things you're able to do perfectly, like this yellow color sign here. If I use the smart lasso, it will do a good job. Let's try and remove people. Remove people. Right now, it's detected one lady behind this man. Let's remove it. Tap on remove all. It will work. It's magic. And boom. The lady's gone. If you zoom in, I mean, it's not perfect. Like, you can actually tell that this box, which the man is holding, it's sort of implemented together with the red car at the back here. Not all perfect, but still bearable. Apart from AI eraser, there are also other AI functions under Reading Assistant, like AI summary and AI speak. Right here, we see the whole article. And if we swipe from the right-hand side of the phone, you will see Reading Assistant, AI Speak, AI Summary. Let's go with AI Summary. So what this AI Summary does is it summarizes the whole article for you to, spend lesser time reading on articles. Let's try the AI Speak. So what AI Speak is, it will sort of like turn this article into like a podcast for you to listen to if you do not want to read them. Tap on AI Speak. It will scan the whole article.
Badminton star M. Fina takes delivery of Cheerio Moto 5 to 30% discount for Olympic semifinalists. Politan.org. Yen. News. Reviews. Car prices.
So one flaw that I find with the AI speak is that it will actually speak and pronounce whatever that's on this article itself. The AI speaks really well, but not very usable, I think, for daily usage. Maybe in the future when they update softwares for these AI functions, it will be better, but for now, it is what it is. Now, although both phones are very much identical in terms of outlooks and functions, I do personally prefer the Oppo Reno 12 Pro, mainly because of how it feels on hand. Yes, I am all for its look on the back with the half-tone design, and it also feels a lot slimmer and easier to maintain. The phones do get a little hot during photo and video taking under the big sun here in Malaysia, but that 5000 milliamp battery in both of these phones really held well. And I do appreciate Oppo still going strong, including their 80-watt Super VOOC flash charge in the box. Saves a lot of time waiting while you charge. I hope you found today's video useful and it somewhat helped you to narrow down which to get. But if you're into either both of these phones, the price is set to 2,599 ringgit for the Reno 12 Pro and 1,999 ringgit for the Reno 12 as of today's shooting date. I think the Reno 12 has gone slightly cheaper since it's launched. So yeah, if you're looking for a mid-range phone, I think both of these phones will do a good job for you. That's all for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.